Good morning friends, welcome to SNRJ Investment Academy. Today we will be discussing about India's biggest wealth multiplier in 25 years, that is Infosys. From this figure you can see that Infosys has delivered CAGR of 30%, that is it has multiplied the wealth by 688 times. In this video, we will be mainly discussing about the Infosys recent Q4 result and then its buyback and how we can plan our investment in this company. This is the snapshot of Infosys financial year 2020-21 Q4 result. In this Q4, it has increased its digital growth 34.4% Q4, and financial year it has increased its digital growth by 29.4%. Operating margin has increased in Q4 by 24.5%, and for the financial year it has increased 24.5%. Earning per share has increased 17.0%. This is the 5-year chart of Infosys. From this you can see that during the March crash, that time the share price has fallen and it came around 600-700 range. After that there is a sudden bounce back and it has gone and it touched all time high of 1477, and currently the price is trading at 1353.75. It has corrected from that peak level of 1477 and currently it is trading near 1353, and as per ticker tap the current price is above its intrinsic value, so the price is share price is overvalued. But the thing is that these companies, IT companies which is having good ROCE and ROE and which is having good growth, always get a good price from the market. So that we cannot get a good company at below its intrinsic value. That is a very rare situation. And other parameters, dividend return versus FD rates, entry point, all are green. We should be planning very carefully while investing when the market price is very high. Current, as per the diagram, we can see that recently there was a sudden spike in the share price of Infosys. Not only Infosys, all IT companies have got good appreciation and the price. So when we are investing at the top level and near to the top level, we should be focusing for long term investment. If we are going for a short term investment, it is possible that there could be some correction happening and then you will be getting loss for the short term. But if you are planning for a long term investment, and this company Infosys is particularly very good for long term investment, you can see that the first slide we have shown that for over the year of 25 it has given 30% CAGR. So that was a very good performance. So if you are planning for long term investment for 10 years, 15 years and above that, then current price also it is very investment advisable company, and the current price also very good. And recently it has corrected. Any further correction you can plan for accumulation, and do not jump and invest all of your money as a lump sum investment. You can plan, and whenever correction happening you can part by part you can invest. Do not invest all of your money suddenly at this level. But at this current price also, for a long term investor it is a very good. And what we will be doing, that we will be part by part we will be investing small portion whenever correction happens, so that you can accumulate more shares over the period of time. This is the main parameters, basic fundamental parameters, how the Infosys is placed and how its basic fundamentals are. You can see that stock P, current P is 29.9. Normally the stock current Infosys stock P or average stock P coming between 20 and 25, but currently it is around 30. That's why the price is little bit overvalued. But the thing is that we cannot always expect the share price to be at our desired level. So what we will be doing, whenever we see that the current price is correcting, or we will be it will be in a buying range, you can always part by part you can accumulate share. Current P is 29.9, and the book value is 179, and dividend yield current at this current price, the dividend yield is 1.99%, which is very good compared to other IT companies. ROC is 35.2% and ROE is 27.2%. That is very good, and we will be analyzing the ROC, the trend, how it is, and almost the company maintained this ROC over a long period of time. This is the recent buyback announcement which I got from the site of Infosys website. After that, I heard and I got a news that the board approved the buyback, but there is not much details available in their site as well as the BSE site as of today. I have tried that, but the only thing is that it is not a normal buyback. It is the company will be buying share from the open market. So the open market, if the price is falling, then the company will be buying at lower price only. But as per earlier media news, it was said that it will be buying at 1700 level, but it's not correct. 1700 level, they have the provision that up to that level they will be buying, but the buy will be buying at market price only. This will not give you a short term gain, but over the period of time, since the company is buying more share from the open market, the available shares, free float share will be less, and freely available shares will be less, and since the availability of shares go down, the share price will go up. So those investors who accumulate this share, they'll be getting benefited over a period of time. Long term, they'll be getting benefited. We cannot expect sudden up movement for the short term. It may be possible that when the company is buying more share, the share price go up, but how long it will go, and you cannot take a investment decision based on that. It will be a speculative move only if you are planning for a short term gain by investing at this current price. Over a period of time, if you are planning for a long term investment, the current price is very good, and further correction also you can plan for investment opportunities. This is the shareholding pattern. You can see that the FIs are increasing their shareholding, and compared to December 2020 to March 2021, they have increased from 32.26 to 32.67%. DIs are little bit reduced their stake, and public little bit increased their share. Almost all FIs, DIs, publics are having a similar kind of pattern. There is not big change, only small changes happening in the shareholding pattern. Promoters are having 12.95%, which is constant compared to December 2020 and March 2021. This is the Q4 result from Q4 March 2020, March 31st 2021. You can see that the earning per share it is 11.96. For the last year 2020 March 31st, it was 10.19. Compared to that, the company performed well, and the overall dividend also got increased. March 31st 2021, the dividend per share was 15, and last year it was 9.50. So the company is continuously increasing the dividend also, as well as the earning per share also, it got increased. So the result is good, and we will not be going in detail about the company's result and analyze, because this company is already proven its strategy, already proven company, and 1 or 2 quarters result, even if it is going bad, will not affect the company in or a long period of time. So anyway, the company is a cash generating machine. So you can, if you are, only the thing is that you need to catch the company at a lower price range. If you are investing at higher price, then that will make a problem. The company is good, so you need to get the shares at a good price. So we cannot predict when the company share price will correct and how long it will correct, that we cannot predict. What we can do is that if the price is available, you can accumulate whenever you are feeling that the price is trading at a good price, which you can accumulate. The ratios ROCE, you can see that from March 2010 it was 38%. From there it has it was steady, and sometimes it has gone down to 30%, and sometimes it has gone to 41%. Currently in March 2021 it is 35%, which is good and healthy ROCE. This is also earning per share and diluted earning per share dividend. Here in this March 2021 it has shown as dividend 0, but the earlier side I have shown that there is a dividend and the company is giving good dividend. Also that dividend also getting good percentage every year you will be getting, so that is not a very thing. And the company is a growth company, expecting a dividend of 2% is also very good compared to other companies. This is the peer analysis, but the thing is that all these companies are good in the one company may be doing good in one parameter, the other company will be doing in another parameter. All these IT companies are good in their area of business, and their parameter valuation, all those things are unique to each company. So direct comparison, one-to-one comparison you cannot do. All these companies are good, and Infosys is one of the good companies of India, software company, and it is giving 2% of dividend yield, and ROCE is 35.25% and ROA is 24.84%. So overall all other companies also having good, either good dividend yield, then otherwise they'll be good having good ROCE, then otherwise ROA, otherwise the company P is trading at low level, so that you can do more accumulation. You can analyze all other companies. Currently we will be mainly focusing on Infosys in this video. Again we will be analyzing to the price chart. Since already I have told you that the company is a multi-bagger company, last 25 years this is the biggest wealth multiplier in Indian stock market. So you can take it as a base and do not go by any other media speculation something. You can always invest in this company, and this is a proven company. And the only thing is that if you are able to accumulate the stock at lower level, lower price, that will be a better. Even if you accidentally happen to invest at higher level also, if you are long-term investor about for 5 years 10-year investment horizon, then that will not be make a difference, because the company is, you can see that the chart, it's from the chart itself, it is over the period of time it is giving good result and good performance is shown by the company. So you can invest at any level, but the thing is that if you are able to accumulate at lower level, then that will be a good thing. Since the company is giving coming up with a buyback offer, over the long period of time the share price will move up. So current price also very attractive, and if the price is going below that, further accumulation and more share accumulation can be done if you are interested to invest in this company. Before doing that, you do your own analysis, not only go by my words. You can do your own analysis. That will be a very positive thing for your investment horizon and investment strategy, because you will be getting more confidence when you are doing your own analysis and invest in a company. So this is from my side, that you can always do investment in this company, and this is a proven company, and I am not going in any further details to the fundamentals or any other thing, because that is not necessary. We can, as an investor, you can, if there is a trust built by 25 years and the company is performing well and the basic parameters are good, and this is a debt-free company, cash rich company, that is also adding value to the investment for this company. So hope this video was helpful for you. If yes, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel for more such videos. Thank you.